Hello my friends, welcome to a new video. It's me Andy. If you are new here, welcome. I've kind of got this whole uniform ranking series on my channel that I love to do just because I am myself a flight attendant, but also I have a history in fashion design, so it's really fun for me to combine the two and just, you know, give my thoughts, my own personal opinion on what I think of these uniforms worldwide. Today I thought we could rank the uniforms of flight attendants that fly for EU and UK based airlines. Specifically today we're doing Air France, Turkish Airlines, KLM, BA and Aegean. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. I think it's Aegean. So yeah, don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's just get right into the video. First up, let's chat about Aegean Airlines. They are an airline based in Greece and their uniform was designed back in 2015 by a Greek designer named Sofia Kokosalaki. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably butchering her name, but modernity, realism and quality were of major importance. Bringing together the company's corporate colors, which are deep blue, red and grey, and Kokosalaki's designer identity, the new uniforms represent more than just a new look, signaling the start of a new chapter for the company. The new uniforms and accessories are practical, allowing easy movement while working, while being stylish and elegant. This uniform, I mean, it's cute, it's fine. Like, I love a good flight attendant hat, even though I probably would hate to have to wear one, but I think that it just looks so cute. I don't mind the print on the scarf either. I think the coat is so pretty. It is stunning. It is so well tailored. I love like that single pleat in the back. It is designed so nicely. The look when they are in their like full winter outfit, I want to say, is so pretty with the stockings, the dark stockings, the coat, the red belt, the red gloves, the handbag, the hat as well. I think that just comes off so cute until they take off that coat. I hate the dress underneath. I just don't like it. I think it is so unflattering. The weird bunching up by the bust area is very unflattering. I don't know why it's there. You can see that they added the like stripes on the side of the dress as like an interesting point, I want to say, but it's just it just looks poorly constructed. I don't really find any pictures of the male uniform. No, these are just pilots. I don't see a male flight attendant uniform at all, so I don't know, do they just not have male flight attendants in this company? And what else do I not like? Oh, the fact that there is no option. It looks like it's only a dress option for the ladies' uniform. I don't see a skirt and shirt, I don't see pants and shirt, I don't see waistcoats, I don't see any other options except for the dress with the blazer or the coat. And I just think you need to give your crew a bit more options than that. So because of that, I'm giving Aegean Airlines a 6.5 out of 10. And next on the list is Turkish Airlines. Their new uniform was unveiled just a few years ago, back in 2018, and it was designed by an Italian couturier named Ettore Bellotta. Apparently, the new uniforms incorporate traditional patterns found in artisanal Turkish glassware, ceramics, and calligraphy with contemporary textures and details, as well as combining shapes and colors found in Istanbul Bosphorus with a new flow detail created to symbolize the effortless and dynamic energy flowing through Turkey's most dynamic city as an intersection between east and west. Right off the bat, it seems like their promo pictures are done with models and not so much their actual crew members. I don't know, I could be wrong, but the uniform itself is stunning. That wave pattern that they've got in their fabrics, it actually looks really nice, really interesting. Minimal, so it doesn't like overpower the entire uniform, but it still makes it interesting. It makes the fabric a little bit different. I like that there's the different colors. You can either do red or the like charcoal gray color, and I just, yeah, it comes off really, really pretty. You guys know I love options, so I love that there's a dress option, there's a skirt and shirt option, there's a pants and shirt option, and it all flows really, really nicely. I think that the variety of colors is based off of your seniority. If I remember correctly, it's either like the juniors wear mostly gray with red details, and then the seniors wear mostly red with gray details, or it could be vice versa. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't like the length of the sleeves on the dress. I wish that the length was just a little bit above the elbow so that you could bend your elbow and stuff without having your uniform sleeve look like scrunched up and stuff. I've worn uniform where I had a 3/4 sleeve uniform shirt before, and it's not comfortable. I know I'm nitpicking at this, but I'm just telling you my honest thoughts. Anyway, moving on. I love their hat. I think that it is kind of a weird shape. It's not a typical cabin crew hat shape, but it still works. It's cute. I feel like this is a very fashion forward, stylish uniform. I think it is creative in how they mixed and matched all the colors and everything. The fact that their shoes are different, they've also got the red with the charcoal stripe across the front, I think is actually quite cute. They're not my favorite shoes ever, but they're cute, and I like that the company thought even as far as the shoe. Instead of just saying, oh, you'll just wear this with black heels, I like that they even designed their own shoe. And I know that the flats for the ladies are exactly the same, with the same red with the grey stripe thing as well. I think it's so cool. The men look really smart. I like that the men don't have the print all over their outside blazer. It's just in like a little detail along the edge of the collar. I think that makes it so nice and put together, like still a little unique. You can still see that, okay, this is my crew member, he belongs as part of the Turkish Airlines crew, but it's not like an overpowering type of thing. And I think it looks really nice. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on the guy's coat. His winter coat, like that guy looks epic. Like he looks so good with the gloves and the little man bag thing going on. Stunning. I love this guy's uniform. I think it came out really, really nice. I like the different gloves and everything. I am not the biggest fan of the stocking color, because the stockings are like a gray color. I don't know, it just, why? Overall, I am impressed with Turkish's uniform though. I do think it's quite pretty, and I'm giving them an 8 out of 10. Let's talk about British Airways. I was not expecting that they would unveil the new uniform when I started writing down my notes and ranking this video and this uniform. So I'm going to still rank the old uniform as well as the new uniform, just give like a few of my thoughts on my first impressions of the new uniform. They've been wearing the old one for about 20 years now, and it was designed by Julian McDonald. And I just thought the old one looked so smart. Like the guys look so smart and classic and British in their old uniform. I love the like swivel, typical British Airways logo swivel swoosh thing. Is it the most flattering skirt suit or uniform or whatever? Probably not. I'm sure that it could have been tailored a little bit better without the geometric print on the scarf to add a point of interest. Is it a bit boring? Yes, but there's nothing offensive about it. There's nothing ugly about it. I think they look smart. I think they look professional in this. It looks clean. It's also got those hints of the British heritage with the little crown detail on their wing, which is like such a subtle little detail, but it makes it that much more British, if you know what I mean. Again, like I said, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. I would have scored the old uniform like a 7 out of 10 because I didn't hate it, you know. But the new uniform, no. It's a no. The new uniform was literally unveiled like a week ago, early January 2023. Although they started discussing it and designing and everything back in 2018, but everything was put on pause because of the pandemic. The designer of the new uniform is Oswald Boateng, who's a Ghanaian British designer. They say they wanted to create a uniform collection that their people are proud to wear. They are confident that they've delivered this, and I mean, I'm not sure. This one, I need you guys to tell me your thoughts on, because my honest opinion is to give this like a 6 out of 10. I am not a fan. I do respect that there's a tunic option and a hijab option because they're being a bit more inclusive of the different cultures within their airline, but the jumpsuit, guys. Hey, they're so proud about this jumpsuit. They're like, this is an airline first. And yes, it is an airline first because no other airline is crazy enough to do this. Have you ever, as a woman, had to experience going to an aircraft lavatory and trying to pee while wearing a jumpsuit? You'll be sitting in an aircraft lav butt naked with the thing around your feet. It is so impractical for the cabin crew to have to wear that. I don't even know what to say. I like the colors. The fabric looks nice. The new scarf is a little bit different. It doesn't look half bad, but I'm not a fan of the jumpsuit. Like I said, it is impractical. I don't know why you would do that to your crew. I'm also not the biggest fan of the pleat in the middle of the dress. and skirt of the new uniform, although the dress itself seems to be it seems to be a well-fitted dress. But yeah, like I said, please give me your input on this one. I would love to hear what you guys think of this uniform, because it's a bit shocking for me. That's all I have to say really. But oh, before I forget, I'm sure there's other options. I'm sure the pilots can wear other things, but this is one of their options. I rest my case. Air France is next. Their uniform was designed by a French designer named Christian Lacroix in 2005 to personify French elegance and feature an indescribable blend of flair and style. Mostly black pieces. The dresses are black, the coats are black, they've got red gloves. This red like fabric belt, that's just not my favorite. It doesn't seem to be doing anything for them. There's also like a pale blue option for a dress. Listen, the things I like about this uniform are that it is tailored to the nines. This is probably one of the best tailored uniforms I've seen in a long time. Every single one of these seams is perfect. The dresses really look very well tailored. The guys' suits look nice, although they don't really have anything super interesting about them. They're just typical plain black suits with a black tie and a white shirt. I like the jacket, the ladies' black jacket that doesn't have a collar. I think that that's such a nice neckline. It looks really nice. But I just, the pale blue color doesn't seem to make any sense to me. I don't know why. Like, everything else is black and red, and then there's just this random couple of pieces that are this pale blue color. I don't understand it very much. The way that the scarf like sits around the lady's neck seems a bit much, and also I'm noticing that there's a fabric wing, and I would never have thought that Air France would make their crew wear a fabric wing. Maybe it's not fabric, maybe it is metal, but it just looks like a fabric wing from where I'm sitting, and I don't really like that very much. This dress, I don't know, there's something about it that gives me like a trench coat vibe. It doesn't give me like a dress vibe, but it looks like you're wearing a trench coat, you know? And I just find the fabric red belt to be a bit overpowering, like in its size and thickness and everything. It's a bit much for the look. But yeah, if it is like the French style, then I guess it makes sense. But like I said, I can't fault the tailoring. I can't fault how these pieces were made, because every single piece looks really well made. Do I like the color of like the pale blue with everything else? Probably not that much. Can't give them any less than a 7 out of 10. Lastly, let's talk about KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines. This is probably my favorite. This uniform was designed by a Dutch couturier named Mart Visser. The entire airline staff and crew started wearing it in March 2010. So I think it's actually well overdue for an upgrade, but I don't hate it as it is right now. Mart envisioned the uniform to be feminine, very versatile, and timelessly elegant. I like this blue. This blue color is one of my favorites. I like that there's a different skirt option for your body type and like your preference, I guess, your personal preference, because they've got an A-line option for the skirt as well as a pencil option for the skirt, which is really cool. And it's also interesting that the old uniforms are recycled and used for things like making the carpets on the KLM aircraft. That's really cool. When I read up about this uniform, I thought that it was so lovely how inclusive their sizing is, because their sizes go from size 32 to size 52, which I think is the widest range of sizing I've seen in a while. Not that I mean, maybe other airlines also offer the same, it's just not something that you can easily find in a Google search. So I think that this is super interesting. The jackets are really flattering, comes in at the right place, and it just looks super flattering. I like the coat, the trench coat, the length of it and everything is beautiful. Like I said, I love the color, although when I look at it for a long time, it does seem like a bit much. Like, it's so much of that color. The only thing breaking it up is the white shirt and the print on the scarf, which I like the print on the scarf, by the way. It's got little details of orange, which is like a nod to the Dutch heritage. I do think that the male uniform could fit them a little bit better. But yeah, overall, I think it's a well thought out uniform, even though I realize there's a pants option and there's a skirt option, but I don't see a dress. I don't think they have a dress, which, how dare they not have a dress option? Maybe they do and I've just never seen it, but from the pictures pictures that I could, oh wait, no, there is a dress. This is not my favorite way of the dress being worn. I hope that you can wear it without that white shirt underneath, because then I'm sure that would look much better than in this picture with the shirt underneath. Why would you wear it with the shirt underneath anyway? I don't know. And I also like the little subtle details of the lines on the blazer. It's also a nod towards your seniority. So I think if you're like a purser, you get that little orange stripe, or you get more lines, or I don't know. I obviously don't know exactly, but I know that it means something to do with your seniority. I'm not the biggest fan of the dress option, but I love the poncho option, and I love the fit of the pants, and I love that there's options for the skirts as well. What else can I say about this uniform? Not much else, eh? It just seems like a straightforward, good uniform. So just because I like the color so much, I'm actually gonna give them an 8.5. I do wish that they had a better dress, and I do wish that they broke up the blue a little bit more, but overall, it's a nice uniform. I'm happy with it. So in conclusion, for me, KLM is my winner with an 8.5, although Turkish is a close second. If I could have both of them win, then I would. And then Air France follows with a 7. BA's old uniform is still an 8 for me, although the new uniform is more of a 6 for me. And then Aegean Airlines gets a 6.5. Those are my scores. Let me know what you guys think and who you think should have gotten the top score. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Until I see you on the next video, please continue being kind and spreading good vibes. Bye guys.
You give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign.